All right, hey guys, welcome back to another evening with Abraza Skincare. Tonight we're going to talk about the Hyaluronic Acid Radiant Moisture Serum. This is what it looks like. It is a 1 ounce bottle packing a lot of potent ingredients. Very important. So you use this serum after you cleanse and you tone, and here's a fun question. What does dandelion, turmeric, hyaluronic acid, and licorice root have in common? They have this little buddy right here. They make up, well, along with other ingredients, make up this guy, our Hyaluronic Radiant Acid Moisture Serum. Okay, so now we're gonna get into it. What is a Hyaluronic Radiant Serum? Good question. So this contains 5% hyaluronic acid, and it's combined with panthenol, which is vitamin B5, and that is, they're both hydrating. The goal of this, it actually provides moisture, and at the same time, it doesn't clog your pores. So you cleanse, you tone, you're adding your serum, and you're adding in serum that doesn't clog your pores, it moisturizes. It penetrates deep in there and settles in the skin and hydrates it and plumps it and makes it soft and supple. And you're adding in a lot of bacteria-fighting ingredients, brighteners, fights hyperpigmentation. So we're gonna get into that. To slow my roll, to go back, hyaluronic acid itself, it tracks 1,000 times the weight of water. Right? So if you think of a grape, when a grape dries out, it gets all wrinkly and dry, and that's the same thing that skin does. Skin, when it dries out, it gets wrinkly and dry. Ugh. So what we want to do is rehydrate it. So, you know, a grape, nice and plump, to a wrinkly, small raisin, but then we plump it up again, and our skin is more like a grape. Nice and supple, round, soft. Okay. Without hydration, obviously, your skin condition looks worse. It looks more wrinkly. Your wrinkles are defined, your lines are defined, and you got your sunspots, you're aging, and all that, making things worse. So that's why we're here to aid the skin, make things better. And you only start needing this as you get older, because as you get older, you actually start losing your hyaluronic acid. Your body actually makes hyaluronic acid, and your body, it has its natural elasticity, its natural collagen. But what do we do when we get older? We start losing it. So we add that back in. We add, you have your collagen powder, right? When you do your protein shake. So you also have your hyaluronic acid, topically, of course, with the serum. So, after you cleanse off the dirt off your face, you tone, rebalance the pH, you're going to add in your serum, seal in moisture, and add back in hyaluronic acid, along with brighteners like licorice root, turmeric, and antioxidant protection, which is also turmeric, and licorice root. So they do double whammy there. So to get into turmeric, which is a fantastic ingredient. Everyone knows turmeric. It's like, I don't know, you feel like God just uses it himself, right? But turmeric. So turmeric, it brightens, it fights bacteria, and it helps with hyperpigmentation, which same as brightening, and it helps even tone your skin. Okay, so it also reduces inflammation and fights, like I said, bacteria, the acne-causing bacteria. And it reduces the appearance of dark circles, and of course, like I said, hyperpigmentation on your skin. So turmeric does a lot. It does a lot more, but we're touching on that for, your skincare. And that's in here. It's your Hyaluronic Acid Radiant Moisture Serum with turmeric and licorice root. So the licorice root portion, that helps also with dark spots, age spots, and oily skin. Oh, thanks everyone for joining. So you got this small 1 ounce vessel packed with brightening and bacteria fighting ingredients, and you only need a couple of drops. You only need about 3 to 5 drops, if that. So this lasts a long time. I'm going to show how to use it toward the end. So stay put. All right, so going back to panthenol and glycerin. Panthenol and glycerin are also in here, and they are humectants as well. Hyaluronic acid is a humectant. It's like a king ingredient. It's like top notch. It attracts water to the skin. Like I said, holds 1,000 times its weight. But we also have panthenol, which is vitamin B5, and glycerin. They're also humectants as well. So you have all these ingredients holding onto water, binding it to your skin, and keeping moisture in your skin. And that's what we want with this powerful serum. So that's why I only need a little bit. And you got to use it quick. You're going to put it on your fingertips and you're going to quickly apply it to your skin, which I'll show you in just a few. So that's the moisturizing ingredients that are in the serum. So we're going to go into more brightening ingredients. We went over turmeric and licorice root. We also have so Stephanea taranja, if I could say it correctly, say it 5 times fast. Let me know if you guys have ever heard of that, right? Stephanea taranja. That is an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory ingredient that smooths and, of course, gets rid of irritation on your skin. And it reduces redness and protects the skin from, let's see, environmental damage. So it's protecting your skin from environmental damage. It's an antioxidant against the environmental stressors, right? So it does skin conditioning and anti-aging. You also have your dandelion. Who knew dandelion leaf extract? I didn't know that dandelion had so many incredible properties. We all, we pass it on the highway and the freeway, and we're just like, oh, it's just a weed. But it's actually a very amazing and beneficial ingredient, dandelion. Drop in the chat if you guys knew the benefits of dandelion and what it can do for the skin. If anyone knew, put a little flower emoji in the chat. Team dandelion over here. Like, who knew, right? We knew about the rose and like rose water and all that, but dandelion, it actually fights bacteria and helps with anti-aging, smoothness, all of that within the skin. And even more, so it smooths, it reduces redness, and it protects against environmental damage. It detoxes, actually, and it has, the antioxidant properties, and it helps fight the free radicals. And free radicals are things like pollutants and sun and UV rays, smog, bad air, anything, stuff floating in the air that just clogs up your pores and dirties up your skin. Those are the free radicals. And there's at a cellular level too, they do a lot more damage. So we want to stop them. So there's a lot more sciencey stuff to get into with free radicals, which is why we need antioxidants like the dandelion and the turmeric and the licorice root to help stop the aging process that free radicals are causing. The free radicals, they get in there and they mess with your cells, mess with your electrons, and they cause, they stop, collagen and elasticity and all of that, all the benefits that are keeping you looking young and fresh and bouncy. That's why your skin starts to look dull and wrinkly and, clogged up, oily, and just not so great. Things, free radicals, among other things, cause that, which is why you hear the word, or you might hear the word antioxidant a lot. I don't know if you guys heard of that word. Drop it in the chat if you know what I'm talking about when I say antioxidant. So that's a lot of your, your licorice root, your turmeric, your vitamin B5, all the amazing things that fight those free radicals from stealing your youth, I guess, stealing your good looks, right? So they plump your skin back up, make it softer, smoother. They actually help promote collagen production. And, obviously that's going to smooth out your lines and your wrinkles, your smile lines. I'm starting to get forehead lines. I'm 39, so that's never happened before. But luckily, I have these products and they're working, right? So skincare. I wasn't really into skincare when I was younger. I just knew you had to wash your face with soap. I'm like, I'm fine. I'm going to be fine for the rest of my life. But when you get older, your skin starts to lose some of that bounce, right? You see older people who haven't taken care of their skin, or not so older people. you know, they're in the sun a lot, or, you know, maybe they have a smoking habit, or, you know, drinking, it dries out your skin and increases the wrinkles, and, you know, your cell turnover rate is slowing down, so your new skin isn't showing up as quickly as it used to. That's why younger people, they have their fresher skin, and when you get older, your skin starts to need some help, right? So we're just helping our skin out. Kind of like when we take our vitamins, like our vitamin D, our vitamin C, even dandelion tea, you know, all the properties in that. You're drinking your healthcare, you can also apply your healthcare, right? So skincare can definitely be healthcare. So this is your serum, and you only apply this after you cleanse and you tone your face. And then you know, put on your SPF as well to protect your face. So actually, this has brighteners in it, like I was saying. It has the turmeric, has licorice root, among other things, dandelion. And when you put on brighteners on your skin, you want to actually protect what it's doing. And you got to, so to protect that, you put on the SPF. And SPF, that's important because, you know, it protects against sunburn and harsh rays and damage rays from the sun, and it's keeping the product active. You're not reversing all that hard work that you went out, you did your research, you listened to me, you purchased this, and you can actually purchase down below. And you've tried it, you applied it, you were consistent. But if you're not protecting your skin, as you know, your last step with your SPF, you're slowly undoing all your hard work, and you're not really getting the results that you want when using this amazing product. So yeah, do yourself a favor, get your good cleanser, your hydrating cleanser, and your hydrating phytotoner, and then your serum, right? Your hyaluronic radiant acid serum to protect your skin, add back in hydration, plump those lines up, increase the brightness, even out the pigmentation on your skin. And, you know, you're slowly fading away the dark spots and, you know, all the, you know, when you get a pimple, you get a spot, right? A brown spot. You're fading that away, and it's great. So in your skin's like softer, supple, and you feel brand new. You look brand new. You feel brand new. So you do all that, but then you got to apply the SPF right on top. And, you know, you're sealing it in. You're sealing the deal. You're finishing the job. How many of you knew how important, well, you know, hydrating your skin and protecting it with SPF? So how many of you knew that? Like, you got to protect it. You don't just, you definitely can slather on SPF, but you got to like put hydration back in your skin. And you're losing the hyaluronic acid, so you put it back in your skin. How many of you knew, like, when you get older, you start to lose things? Put like an old person emoji in the chat if you knew that, you know, when you get older, you just need more help. And even when, I think starting when you're a teenager, when you're getting that acne, you're in the sun more, or even as a little kid, you know, you put on sunblock. But when you start getting your acne, you start going to the city, or, you know, you want to protect your skin, you want to put nutrients in it and on top of it, and you want to add back in the science, you know, the collagen, the elastin, the hyaluronic acid that your skin is losing, slowly losing. And then that's when you're taking care of yourself. It's a long-term care. It's like a forever thing, right? So sadly, you can't just wake up and have one magic ingredient and it's like, wow, I look amazing forever. At any age, we look amazing, but we also want to look even more amazing by taking care of ourselves. It's like having an old car and it just needs a good wash and a paint job. It's like, so you're washing your face with a cleanser, you're sealing it with toner, and then you're giving it like that extra shine with the hyaluronic acid, and you're sealing the shine, right? When you, when you wax your car, you gotta seal the wax, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, you wash it, you blow dry it, and you wax it. So this is kind of the wax, and the sunblock is the wax as well, right? So it's kind of a 4-in-1 deal. You got to clean the dirt off your face, tone it, and then you use the serum. You wouldn't just put serum on like an unclean face. That wouldn't make any sense. Like, you wouldn't put wax on an unclean car, right? So that wouldn't make sense. That would be a waste of product. And it wouldn't stick well. It wouldn't do its job. So you got to set up the foundation to set up the serum for success, and then close it out with SPF so it can shine. It can actually do its job and sit in your skin and add back in that hyaluronic acid and the brightening properties, which I'll get into more actually. So we also have, let's see here. We have the panthenol, the vitamin B5, the turmeric, of course, and let's see. There was something else. I don't remember what it was, but, well, oh well, I forgot what it was. But we have a lot of amazing ingredients in here that are working together alongside each other to give your skin the most supple, you know, that's the end game, right? Supple, strong, not so many wrinkles, not so many lines, if we can help it, if that's what we want, a healthier looking skin. The end goal is healthy. And with that said, you know, there's no panthenols, there's no sulfates, no drying ingredients, no parabens in here, right? So this is, you can see it's clear. There's no dyes, no fragrance, right? So it's as healthy as possible for your skin, right? Like, don't consume it. It's for the top of your skin. So I'm going to show you now how to actually use it. My hands are clean. I've already cleansed and toned. So I'm going to show you, let's see here. So, you know, it comes in a 1 ounce bottle, 30 milliliters, nice travel size. And you can use it AM and PM, morning and night, after you cleanse and tone. So, you know, you're cleaning up the dirt off your face, you're restoring the balance with the pH toner, and then you're going in there with your serum, and you're adding in that hyaluronic acid, and the dandelion root, and the licorice root, and the vitamin B5, and the panthenol, and the glycerin, and you're doing all the moisture binding and the serum, right? It's a very powerful serum. So now I'm going to show you what to do. So you guys use serums in your routine. Drop a note in the chat below if you do. So you know, it's very thick. You can tell. That's what 3 drops looks like, right? So that's thick drops. But the trick, you know, you're not going to put it in the palm of your hand and rub it because it's going to disappear. It's going to go in your hand. It's very small molecules, deep penetration. It's going to go. So don't put it in the palm of your hand because it's going to be like an expensive lotion that you're wasting. You're going to put it on your fingertips, and I'm going to do that in just a second. And then you're going to rub your fingertip. Well, actually, you put it on your fingertip and you're going to put it on your skin, right? So that's where you want to rub it, is on your skin. So I'm going to show you right now. It's going to take 3 drops. 1 second. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 drop at a time. 2 and 3. Whoop. All right, now I'm just going to gently, in circular motion, just pat in. It's actually it goes a long way. That's what, like, it's spreading like the whole section, the whole zone area. So it's not like you need more and more and more. You just need 1 drop for each area, including your nose and your chin, of course. And even your neck as well. Cleanse and tone your neck, right? That's a sensitive area. But yeah, a little goes a long way. You rub it in for about, I don't know, 20 seconds. So yeah, after you cleanse, you tone, you let your toner product sit on your skin for about 20 seconds. And then you're going to want to put this on afterwards. So, and I'm rubbing it in. I'm just doing, it's lasting. It's going really far on my skin. It's covering a lot of geography right now. It's really going far. So morning and night, that's when you would use this, right? So you're really plumping up your skin. You're naturally adding a bit back in the lost hyaluronic acid that your skin is unfortunately losing, right? So you're giving your skin literally a leg up. Like, you're helping yourself out. I am 39, believe it or not. I know I look incredibly young, but the products help. They help my skin stay fresh, not so, you see all those wrinkles? Not so wrinkly, right? So I'm helping myself out. I'm not waiting till it's too late. And, you know, even if it is, you could still reduce the lines and the harsh pigmentation. You could still even your skin tone. you know, with the dandelion root extract, licorice root, the glycerin, the panthenol, all that. The other really, really amazing stuff that's in here, it's a lot of science. I can't pronounce the words, but very strong, powerful, all like anti-inflammation. They reduce the redness. They calm your skin down. So you're putting on hydration, but you're also putting on like, you know, reducing redness, calming skin down. You're helping your skin out, and you're adding in vitamins and minerals as well. The dandelion alone has like vitamin K, C, a host of other vitamins. Sorry, but it has a lot of vitamins. It has a lot of vitamins and minerals jam-packed just in the dandelion extract. And there's one of them, it was called, let me see here. If I could find it, it would be really great. Okay, the Stephania Tigranja, that's not it. It's the, it's something else. It's known as the Asian plant, and it's a lizard tail plant. It's a plant, but it's known as the Asian lizard tail, and that's in here, and that reduces redness and calms your skin, and has antibacterial properties as well. It's Indian chinensis, and I can't find it, but it's very important, but it's in here. Let me read it. Let me see. Okay, so it is yeah, it's Saururus chinensis. You know, no one's ever heard of it, but it's in here, and it's known as the lizard tail plant, botanical. It's the Asian plant, and that helps with fighting bacteria, fighting acne bacteria, and reducing redness, and calming your skin, and brightening your skin, and all these things. So you have all this high-class ingredients in here that are really helping you not only add back in hyaluronic acid, but also fight the acne-causing bacteria and retain moisture with the glycerin and the panthenol and, of course, hyaluronic acid, which is the king of retaining moisture. So you have a lot of powerhouse ingredients in this serum. So the serum, it's thick. It's a little bit, let me put it in my hand. So you saw it, you know, it's not like water thin. It's really thick, as a serum should be. But it's not like, you know, so thick it takes forever to rub, but it just goes a long way on your skin, as you saw me rub it in earlier. So let's see. It's a little tacky, you know, but it has a little bit of pull, but like not a ton. It's actually really well, it melds well into your skin pretty quick. So like 10 seconds, like my skin right now, it's already like not tacky anymore. And I just put it in. So that's pretty quick. So you're not gonna go around all like half the day feeling like your skin is sticky, like you could just be a giant sticker. So no, it's not gonna be like that. It actually, about 10 seconds later, it's in there. It's doing its job. And then what am I gonna do afterwards? I'm gonna put on the sunblock to protect it, you know, if it's during the day, to do its job even better. So pretty great stuff. And of course, you can find it in our Braza Skincare TikTok shop. Free shipping, of course. And the directions, you know, you use it morning and night. And 2 to 3 drops, 3 to 5 drops. And the drop here, drop there, drop there. It goes a long way, as you saw earlier. Literally my whole region of my face. And you do it after you cleanse and after you tone. And that's kind of it. It's pretty quick, as you saw. Only like 20 seconds to really just rub into my skin. And then you put it away, go about your day. That's it. So it's the Hyaluronic Acid Radiant Moisture Serum. It is called something different in the TikTok shop, but you'll find it. It has the white cap. And when you look at the picture of the product, you'll see Radiant Moisture Serum. You'll see Hyaluronic Acid Radiant Moisture Serum. So yeah, I'm glad you guys joined. And it has, you know, the licorice root and turmeric, of course, the brightening ingredients. And they protect against antibacteria. So it has a lot. It packs a lot of punch in this powerful serum. You guys, do you use serums on your own already? Did you know about the benefits of dandelion or licorice root or of course glycerin or turmeric. Everyone kind of knows about turmeric. But it works together with hyaluronic acid to protect your skin and brighten it and hold that moisture in and plump up your skin. So it's not really about looking younger. It's just about giving your skin a chance to be fresh, be radiant, be glowy, and be your best. We're only on this earth for so many years. We might as well take care of ourselves, take care of our skin the best way we know how, read up on our ingredients, get our education, and use something that works, right? So it's really about showing up in your own life, your best self. You know, you feel better, you feel more confident. I usually do. When my face is clean and fresh and amazing, I feel great. I feel confident versus on days when fell out of bed, went to work, and I didn't have a chance. I splashed water on my face. I feel kind of gross, yucky, terrible. So, or you know, when you're home all day, you kind of take a while to get fresh. You feel kind of like, ugh. So when you do get fresh, you feel good. You feel ready to go. Like you're ready to go see the world. You want the world to see you, your fresh face. So I do implore you, you know, check it out. Take care of your skin, cleanse it, tone it, and then, you know, try the hyaluronic serum, you know, and get that fresh hydration back in your skin. We do actually lose it over time. So I'm going to end it here. My name's Anna with Abraza Skincare. Please check out the Hyaluronic Acid Radiant Moisture Serum in the TikTok shop. And you do get free shipping with TikTok. And check out the cleanser as well. You got to cleanse and tone and then use this. You don't just use it on its own because it won't work as well, right? Like when you put wax on a dirty car, it just doesn't work. So thank you so much for joining. Check out our TikTok shop and check out the Hyaluronic Acid Radiant Moisture Serum. All right, y'all, have a great night.